Welcome back, everybody. My name is Yuntow. I am the leader of the 2D20 Salvage crew. And last year, when World Championships was coming up, I created a how-to comp video just to make it a little bit easier for people to know, well, how to get involved. It's been requested that I do one again, so here we are. I'm going to show you three different things. I'm going to show you where you can go to create a team, how you can actually create a team, and why you should create a team. Then I'm also going to show you a little bonus content towards the end of us playing against the good old GGX, one of the top rated teams out there, and no spoils, but they do a good job against us. But we get a little bit of moral victory halfway through. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go! Alright, everybody, so you want to create a team, right? But first, you gotta get people to be in said team. And let's just say, you know, you're looking around, you're hitting people up, maybe in your quick play matches, faction play, whatever, and you notice that your friends list is kind of dead, and you're like, well, what do I do? How do I get people if they don't exist? Can I make all those alt accounts and have a LAN party of my own? You probably could. That would actually be a lot of effort, but you could. But, or you could do something different. And so if you're in dire straits and you don't have anybody you could pull together, this is the place I would recommend, the MWO Comp Discord. Now, we'll have a link provided in the description if you want to join. Now, besides being a wealth of information, lots of insight you can get, whether from being mech builds, general strats, or just, you know, a place to vent and talk about the NASCAR in your quick play matches. There's a lot you could have here. But more importantly, not only is the MWO Comp channel generally one of the more up-to-date channels, what I mean by that is like they already announced that they were doing the series for the championship back on August 24th. Before PGI even announced it. So that tells you something right there, including where you can get your rules, Discord information, links to their YouTube channel or Twitch channel, so you can get some general insight. So again, a wealth of information that you could use by going here. But also, they will have general chat rooms that you can talk about where you can organize and get things together. And more importantly, for y'all who are trying to create a team, they do have a recruitment page. The recruitment page does have a team unit recruit, so you can actually go and scroll through different channels, people from all across the world with different kind of skill titles and things that they want. Yeah, it generally does invite them to their own Discord channels or TeamSpeak or Ventrilo. People still use Ventrilo, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You can also just get a little more information and get a feel for people. Now, the good news for y'all is that until September 19th, so middle of next month, just to date this video, you have time to actually find a team to get it. Now, if you don't really want to page through all these Discords, stuff like that, all you got to do is go to Player Recruitment, have a general roster or general idea what you want to put up, which is if you're a player, use the following, and put a username, role, so like if you are light scout focused, if you try to bring the big guns with your assault, general information like that is somewhat helpful. I usually put filler just because it kind of allows me to blend into most teams, so if you feel confident in that, you could put that. Current tier doesn't always denote your actual skill level because we've seen, especially the 2D20 crew, that your skill is not always limited by Jarl's rank or tier rank. It still can be kind of used for information just to get what kind of grind mindset do you have. Your commitment level, this is a very biggie one because we have to make sure that you are actually willing to play. If you are only available one night a week, it's not even on the actual comp days, it makes it kind of tough to get you involved. So kind of have this expectation going into when you're making this roster. What's your time zone, whether it be UTC related or if you're even NA based, so specific, Eastern or Central. Anything that's going to make it easier for teams to be able to pick you up without having to also balance your schedule. And then goals. What do you want? Set your own expectations. Are you just playing for, in this particular case, the rewards of the championship? Are you playing to grind? Are you playing to learn? Like, be pretty easygoing about it. It's not a huge commitment. And as you can see, there's a lot of teams and a lot of people who've already posted and even listed what they're able to do. So this is a good way for you to start like poking and figuring out where you want to go or who you can play with. Participate in the chat conversations to let people know that you're interested. There's nothing wrong with like joining any of the Discords in the team unit recruitment just to kind of get a feel for different units out there. You want to do this quickly rather than later, otherwise, well, you're going to miss out. You won't be able to play in the championship, and we want to get you those rewards. Speaking of rewards, all right, we're going to go into rewards, and then we'll talk about how to actually create the team. While the rewards are important, it's because they're banging. So, for game played bonus rewards, so this is just play these certain amount of games with your team, and you're set. And what I mean by play with your team, when you have put in 8 people, that team, once they've played that unit, that team that you're playing with, doesn't have to even be the same unit. Once they play 20 games, whoever's on that roster comes September 19th, they will get rewards by the end of this tournament. So it is important that once you join a team, you stay with that team. Now, kind of go over some of the rewards. So you get a Stalker for just playing 20 games, 6,000 MC, 3 million C bills, 273 GSP skill points, 5 mech bays, and then these specific colors. And then this is given to each individual person. So a lot of rewards for even like 20 losses, and you get all these rewards. Same thing goes on for 30 games, 40 games, 50 games, and you can see it just starts scaling in all the stacks. So you just because you play 50 games doesn't mean you just get that. You get all of it. It's a lot of MC. That's a lot of CPOs. If you don't want to pay into this game, this is a good way to participate in any tournament, but especially in the World Championship. Now, there are special privileges if you get into the top 12. We can actually start playing for more and more. Now, this is where he actually starts coming into maybe winning some cash prizes. We'll have to wait and see how the tournament prizes work out as we get closer and closer. But this is the reason why you play in these kind of tournaments. And this exists for all tournaments, but again, specifically for the championship series, you just get a lot of rewards for playing. And it works just as you might think. You just join a comp queue and you're set. Now, let's go into how to create a team and actually set up for joining a comp queue. All right, ignore the Highlander mech. This is just one of my alt accounts, okay? Now, how do you join comp queue? So there will be a comp play option at the top of your screen near where Solaris used to be. Rip Solaris. So you're going to click that comp play. Now, if you already have a team ready to go, instead of saying home, create a team, or leaderboard, it'll be right here. This is where your team's going to be. Now, if you don't, well, that's why you hit create a team. Now, you enter your team name, enter a tag to your team, and you select which region do you want to exist in. You want to agree to this. This is mostly just like, don't be a dick. Be, honor all the rules of the championship. Like, all that rules will be provided in the description below as well, so you can kind of know what you're getting into. Be mindful of your names for two reasons. One, if you have played in previous tournaments and you really like the name of one team, you won't be able to pick it because that team is locked to whoever created that team. So unless they disband it or something, which I don't even think they can. I think it's lost to the void. I think once that team is created, it can never be used again. So you have to be kind of thoughtful about your team name. Ugh. Editing, am I right? The second reason why you want to be careful about what names you're going to put in, besides like the one that might be taken, is you don't want to be inappropriate. You don't want to put any names that could potentially be offensive or negative or anything along those lines. Now, if you feel like you ever get a name that is revoked, that you don't think it should have been revoked, appeal for it. Have a conversation with the PGI support. It still does exist. Just let them know that, hey, you shouldn't have taken down my name for A, B, C reason. If you start the conversation and you put the effort in, it might work out your way. But yeah, now let's back to the we'll create one now. All right, so we're going to say, is this name taken? Nope. Let's see if it is. It already exists. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's like there's a lot of names out there. So be thoughtful, be unique. So how about how to comp Yuntow? Maybe this team won't be created. Tag already exists, choose another one. And there we go. After many attempts, we finally create a team. So, sorry if I take this team name for somebody else. But anyways, so you create a team, and this is what it's going to look like. From here, you're actually able to open up your friends list. And you'll notice that if you click your friends list, you'll see a button called Team Invite. If you press that button, it allows them to join into the roster. So, again, this is how you're going to start creating a team. You have a max of 12 people on a team. 8 will be playing at a time. You can do a simple rotation system. If you're a spreadsheet warrior like myself, you'll have a way to actually set up a system for it. If anything else, join in some of the discords I showed you earlier. Maybe you'll have an easy time to understand how to do it. But yeah, there you go. So you have created your team. Loot, how to comp Yuntow. Now, with that group, you could just start editing your roster. You could set up what kind of person they're going to be, inviting them, what role they're going to be. You could even have it to where they all can launch matches. That's kind of important because, again, if they're able to launch the match, then you don't always have to be around specifically. Because these matches will be going for about 24 hours every Thursday and Saturday. So it's kind of important that if your team can and they want to play, they have the option to. But it's up to you. If you're playing for top 12 overs, maybe you want to be more specific on who's actually going to be able to play or not. It's up to you. But yeah, beyond that, you invite your people in. Once everybody's set, when it actually comes into that daytime where you can actually play, which we'll have one this Thursday, you'll be able to hit launch once your group is selected, and you'll start playing. Now, again, there's rules for it, so you can see what it actually means, so like what you need to have prepared. The basics are no duplicate mechs. You were able, the basics are no duplicate mechs. All of them has to be C-bill or MC available. Crusaders are not allowed for the first stage of this. Again, check all the rules. And yeah, you play against who you play with. Now, it's supposed to match you against similar elos. So if I join right now and if 5th Jaguar Dragoons is playing and it's just us two, unfortunately, I'm going to get matched to them. But let's say that Skyrage Jaegers is available, then I'll be playing against them. So there you go. The matches are based off of conquest mode, win or lose, and you actually is winning the game mode. Your points will go up or down. If you beat a team that's very low in the rankings, and you're not going to get that many points for it, but you'll get some points. If you beat a team that's high in the ranking points, you're going to get yourself a solid amount of points, and they're going to lose a solid amount of points. So upsets can indeed happen. And now we're going to go to the silly match I talked about earlier, GD20 Salvage Crew versus JGX, and well, Hope you enjoy. Because I'm even an improvised DM. Like, I am totally fine with just like people going off the beaten path and me trying to get them even remotely back on track. But I don't know. Sometimes it's the spoon thing. I guess the idea is like I only have so much energy to pour into another bunch of somewhat randos. All right, see who we got. Funny enough,
second place this time, right?
We are team 1 in this. So.
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah, that's weird.
Nani?
Oh, it's probably because we had Q priority because we rolled over.
All right.
So I said 5th Jaguar guards to the gods of MWO warrior. That also applies to the first guards. Thank you.
All right. So what are we doing?
I know it can be worse.
So we could. I mean, we're not even the team 2-1 for the Gauss rifle strat. We could try fast brawl if we want to try it.
I do it. It's it's the best shot we have at like getting kills.
And everybody. All right.
Yeah.
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 Navi, Jiffy,
Yeah.
Kong Lord.
Yeah.
Did I see Kong Lord? No.
No, that was they're on
Kong Lord.
admins. All right, y'all. We're gonna try this out again and see what happens. All right, y'all. Let's try to have some fun with this. We might decide our life choices after this match because these two teams are playing. We need to really think about what we want to do as opposed to just getting farmed. Match starting now. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're playing against GGX. Let's have fun. We love losing. All right.
Overriding
check.
page.
Boy, here I go dying again.
You want a full cap on it?
No.
Oh, look, we have Gamma.
And the rest of you, we're going a little bit onto this ridge right in front of us. Yeah.
Let's see what we got on.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Sorter and leaf. Just keep following this thing. Gosh, Jan, why are you so slow?
I'm trying.
They got a fixed across Charlie 3.
Eagle.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they're running all peeps.
Okay.
Thank you, Biz, on Bravo. Nice.
Do we
They
know
got
where
a
they're...
line on Charlie.
Starter on Theta.
Charlie? Okay.
Charlie 5 is what we're talking about?
Got too much room.
Charlie 4, Charlie 3, they've got...
Alright, Etsy did come back, unfortunately.
Terra hit a dip.
Alright, so main touch is Charlie 5.
Yeah, Charlie 4, Charlie 5, yeah.
I don't see side castle. Oh, yeah, I see a gamma. Alright, everyone get ready. We're pushing. We're looking towards whatever's up here. Supernova. Alright, move. I need Wolfpack on us.
They have an Exy. They have a thing that's close.
I want Data. I want Fox down. I am getting shot in the ass, but I need you to move
You're
up.
way ahead of the rest of us.
Okay. Well, Nick.
Coming up. It's
Data?
cool.
Alright.
Move forward. I need Data down. I want Data down. Fox. Go left.
You want Data down? Data.
He's weapons ineffective. I'm cooking him.
Yeah, keep at it. And then we're gonna move past. Can we kill him?
They got me.
Left.
Can we kill Data? It
we
can be
can.
done! Let's go!
Woo! That is a moral victory!
Executioner, Gamma.
We're good, Echo, 50%.
Alright. I don't know what Echo is, and I'm dead.
Black Miner.
Black Lantern is apparently a close target to kill.
Oh, I'm gone.
Oh, I'm it. Okay, cool.
Plenty Black Lantern's almost dead.
It's all your fault for this.
It's fine. That's like,
Just keep cycling!
Yeah.
there we go. I couldn't figure it out.
Dude, I hope Data was pissed about that.
Oh, I killed him and they immediately started focusing me. So yeah, I think.
Wow, they didn't even throw out a single GG. What salty bastards!
Oh, there we go.
Okay, good job, Dario. You're chill. Data disconnects.
Dude, he was. I know he's so fucking pissed. They immediately all were like, kill the flamer.
Alright, that's gonna go to
I'm
you
not gonna
too.
lie, I'm fine. I'll get a farm of them.
Alright, everybody. You saw the fun, you saw the shenanigans. If you do have any questions, you're more than welcome to join my Discord, the Tribe, or you can join the MWO comp channel. Either way, we'll help you out. If you have any other questions beyond that, you don't even want to go that far, just ask in the comments. I'll help you out there. But I appreciate you listening to me. Hope this was somewhat insightful, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Salute.